So often when we speak about God and His creation, how God created us male and female, and we speak against those things such as being transgendered or being homosexual, because that is not part of God's creation. And people will, laugh and scoff, and they'll talk about that magical God who created everything. See, they believe in evolution. So if you don't believe in God, and you want to talk about magic, then you really are living in a fantasy land. Because you believe that a universe which came about and was a complete inferno, everything was sterile, no life whatsoever. But somehow or another, after billions of years, some life form began. And not only did that life begin, but it had to reproduce itself. So it had to be pretty complicated, quite complicated, very complicated to reproduce itself. Now, how many times would it have to have done that before it created people? Now, we're talking about two separate individuals, male and female. Now, we see that all over the earth, and all kind of creatures which are not remotely related to human, such as in fish. You have male and female. See, we're not complete. The male is not complete without the female, and vice versa. If you want to have children, it takes part of the male. And the male has the perfect delivery system, and it takes of the woman, and she has the perfect receptor, and that the sperm and the egg join, and they remain in there X number of months, and the whole biological system, how that works. And then at the end of the term, the body knows it's time to push it out. And the woman is designed where she is able to have the baby. Man couldn't have a child. Now, if you are a man who thinks you're a woman, or you're a woman who thinks you're a man, if you're ever to have children, it will be based on the biology of which you were born. It will be that way. Now, it is utter fantasy to not see a creator in us. And if you see the creator in us, then you have to understand that He has said that He created us male and female. That's why we stand against homosexual behavior. That's why we stand against transgender, because it's not of God. Because God did not create us that way. In the beginning, God created us male and female.